I will get Andy Becky off This is what she sends my mom. I was like, Lala, I think you need that picture for your What's your big project? Korean procrastinating? I don't know. But they said that.
Ask Karen to check and see if the stream's all glitchy.
I should send her the schedule, maybe. Look at this big ass cat. This is for all my
Oh, pretty young coaches here.
She's got the, I was doing snails with the
Oh, yeah.
took a picture of Simon's hair because I was going to say I want this color for my hair.
I don't know. I didn't think so. She said, let's put some layers in. It reminds me of the truck years ago. And I always liked that. So I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing mine down there. Bringing it back. Bringing it back.
It's like, it's going to warm up next weekend.
Next weekend?
And hopefully that trend will continue through our holiday break. That'd be wonderful.
Nice.
If that's the case, I'd gladly trade what we're getting now in the last week for when I'm not going to work.
Are you guys traveling for the holidays? Going to Boscoville or?
We'll go to Boscoville. We'll go to Wild Rose.
Brielle and I have this goal to golf every month of the year in Wisconsin. We don't have December or January yet. December's not looking so promising.
It depends what the definition of golf is.
This is true. Ball and stick golf.
Can you go out on a frozen lake and carve some holes?
That technically I've done that.
And nine of them and say that counts as golfing outside? Yeah. I think it would. If I set up a temporary course and played, I think that would count as playing.
Because there's no other big lobster.
A decent amount of ship heads that showed up to cheer on the ships.
Yeah.
Long 2-hour ride. Frigid weather.
What a beautiful school.
Oh my. Yeah, that Green Heck, they've really put some money into this place.
Yeah.
They're like 2 blocks from here. They make those big industrial exhaust fans.
Give me a nice day in March and I'll bust them out.
Yeah, they just redid the floor, brand new floor. And the bleachers look brand new too.
And channel fans, no problem. I have to get more ships here. Like I have to very good with the Napa. I need something like that.
I love this. I don't know if I got this from the boys or my both my sisters and my brother-in-law are in my mom's room in the memory care unit.
They
Just go in front of the camera and say hi. Sean,
Yeah.
Karen says it's good. She showed me a picture
Of what?
of the game. Look,
Yeah. All right.
Say hi to Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
You can call her Mrs.
Yeah, the Evergreens are coming in at
Woodruff,
1 and 3.
Not Grandma. Mrs. Woodruff to you.
Hi, Mrs. Woodruff. You want to go play popcorn?
No, I have a giant bag of it.
Popcorn?
No thanks.
We're ready. Minute 20 till tip here, Sean. You want a Starbucks?
Well, I don't. Yeah, sure. Since we have the anthem still, I have time to eat a Starburst. I was gonna say a minute 20 till the anthem, not a minute 20. So sure.
I wonder if they're gonna have an orchestra or Whitney Houston come back and sing today. Or
I think they'll probably pump it through this fancy sound system that they're blasting at 11.
pretty solid sound.
Are they going to give us a flowing flag graphic on that fancy scoreboard? Because if so, I'm going to the scoreboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this afternoon's non-conference girls basketball game between Manitowoc Midships and the DC Everest.
DC Everest Senior High and the Wisconsin Valley Conference and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events.
Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior.
For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. We hope that you enjoy today's competition. Go Evergreens!
And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand. Remove your cap, place your hand over your heart, and join in the singing of the Star Spangled Banner. 4 senior, number 10, Aubrey Black.
Oh, but they made it.
5'9" senior, number 11, Jennifer Scholl. 5'10" junior, number 12, Chimaleski. 5'8" junior, number 20, Kenna Bullard. 5'5" sophomore, number 24, Patricia Byron. IAA, our racing white, our purpose, and John Boston.
Hey, happy Saturday, shipheads, coming at you from DC Everest High School in Weston, Wisconsin, just south of Wausau. Shipbuilders in a non-conference matchup against the Evergreens of DC Everest. Ships in their traveling black uniforms win the tip. Sarah Jane get it back to Kendall. Fire it to Lila Space. She'll fake the 3 into the left corner. Taylor Peterson, 1 dribble. Lob it out to Kendall Schmitz. Into the right corner. Feed in Cal Eichmann. Right elbow. Peterson can't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by the Evergreens. And ships come up empty in their first offensive possession. 24 for the Evergreens. Matea Beeler get it into the hands of 12. Alyssa Chimaleski. And the Evergreens take an early lead. She scores over Sarah Bolchin in that right block. Into Eichmann, 3 ball for Janie. That's good going glass. Bolchin off the square. Shipbuilders take a 3-2 lead.
2 straight games ships are facing a zone, Sean.
They struggled against it on Thursday night at home against Sheboygan North. Hopefully they have a little more success against it here on the road today. Straight away, Chimaleski, fake it, put it on the deck, back into the hands of 24. And Byler knocks down the 3 answer, and it's a 2-point lead for the Evergreens. Across to Kendall, Schmitz, find Taylor Peterson on the left wing. Ships need to move offensively here, it would appear.
A little stagnant right now.
That's what it looks like. Inside of the high post, that one knocked away from Peterson. It was McKenna Bullis who chopped down on the ball and dislodged it, get it out in the hand of Chimaleski. Great defense there for Kala Eichmann. Rebound on the follow taken by 11, Piper Schultz. And
Eichmann did a great job moving her feet to the spot there, not give up that baseline.
The defense was good. The lack of the rebound was the problem. First free throw off the front iron for number 11, Piper Schultz, a 5'9" senior. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's correct. Second free throw rattles home. 3-point lead for the home team. Ships again in their black uniforms. The Evergreens in their white with the green trim. Get it to Kendall, 3 ball left side. Buried! Rainbow 3 cashed by Kendall Schmitz, and we're tied at 6 apiece.
Good job moving there. A little pressure here from those ships.
Up into the hands of Klatt. Klatt gets it across the timeline. Shovel it to Chimaleski. Inside feed, nearly taken away. Put on the ground, Schultz, 3 ball left corner. That's off back iron. Popped away from the initial rebound attempt into the hands of Bolchin. Janie down the lane, kick it to Schmitz. 3 ball for Kendall, won't go. Rebound, going to be collected left corner. Ships get another opportunity here.
Eichmann's done a lot of little things earlier. They're making a big impact in the game.
And they are definitely a better team when she can be available on the court for them. Up with the right hand for Janie on the backside there. And Sarah unable to get it to go in that left block. We got a held ball. It will be Evergreen possession. The problem for Kala definitely has been foul trouble. So
That has. She's done a nice job moving her feet earlier today.
fire that one ahead into the hands of 24. Byler baseline drive, trying to reverse it, and goodness gracious, I hope that doesn't count as an announcer jinx.
That it might be 2 on Spade.
Oh, I thought it was Cal Eichmann.
It's too early on Spade. Looks like Darby's trusting her. He's keeping her in here.
Chips down 8-6, 14-6. I'm 14-51. There's no such thing as 14-61. Get it to Taylor Peterson. She'll attack baseline. She is upended there. And Taylor.
That was a little slow to get up here.
Can't really decipher what body part there was affected when Taylor hit the ground. Sarah Jane, corner 3 for Bolchin. That won't go. Popped around. That was Lila Spaeth getting another opportunity there into the hands of Kendall Schmitz. Get it to Spaeth, inside feed. Eichmann has it blocked. Loose ball taken by Piper Schultz. Chips down 2. Everest on the attack. Baseline kick to the corner. 3 ball there. Partially blocked into the hands of Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz leading the break across midcourt. She'll attack the lane. Kick it to Spaeth. 3 ball won't fall into the corner and out of bounds to the Evergreens.
Good look. Good feed from Schmitz. After those first couple possessions, the Ships have done a really good job moving the ball a little bit quicker and a little faster.
6'2" freshman Peyton Marshallunas in for the Evergreens. Bounce that to the left wing, 11. She'll find Bullis. Bullis put it on the deck, attacking that left baseline. Kick back, reball, left wing, offside iron, rebound. Going to be tracked down out here on the right wing. Another opportunity for the Evergreens, and cash there. Matea Bailey. Ships down 11-6, and we got a timeout from the Shipbuilders bench.
That freshman Evergreen, Marcellanis, she looks all legit of 6'2".
And solid too, like a lot of kids that you see that are at that height tend to be pretty slight.
She appears to have cut down a lot of Evergreens, Sean.
I'm not going to dispute that assessment.
Early deficit here. Got some work to do.
Probably the best time to be facing a deficit. Super early. Maybe. Into Sarah Jane. Janie, get it to Kendall. Kendall on this left side. Overhead fake. Find Taylor Peterson, left corner. Taylor, inside feeds Lila. Able to tap it back to Taylor. Taylor on the attack in the lane. Get it to Janie. Janie, right wing. Back to Peterson. Peterson has it knocked away. And chasing it down on the other end is number 12. Late foul called against Taylor Peterson. Chmielewski will go to the line and shoot 2.
So we got Hannah coming in here for the Ships.
Ships down 12-6. 13-13 to go in this first half. Second free throw rattles out. Rebound taken by Spaeth. Get it to Bolchin. Bolchin across midcourt. She'll attack downhill. Cut off there. Back into the hands of Kendall. Kendall shake and bake. Lost the handle. She'll run it down near midcourt. Back to Janie. Kendall attacking left side. And that's a lot of contact to ignore. Kicked across to Spaeth. Lila Pound the drum. Back here, Kendall Schmidt, 3-ball left side. That won't fall. Rebound fought for into the hands. Evergreens ahead to the 6'2" Marcelonis there. Great job by Kendall Schmitz, taking that one away on the lob pass in transition. Get it to Kendall straight away. Ships down 6-12. Sarah Jane right side. Into the right corner. Spaeth for a 3. That one off side iron. And Kella Eichmann nearly able to control it. We're going to get a travel called against the Evergreens, I think. Yep. (12:19) left. Deficit 6 here in the first half. Into Sarah Jane. Sarah and Kendall each with a 3-pointer. That's all of the Ships scoring in this game. Kick it to Spaeth. Lila left pocket. Ball fake. Feed it inside. Hannah Connor. And that one deflected away. Ships, the issue in the last couple of games has been just security and trying to pass that ball in and out from that high post. They have to make sure it's there. You can't just throw it because you're supposed to.
You'd like to see him fake a pass and make a
Well,
pass.
right.
Fake
Make
high,
sure
go
it's
low.
available, not just this is the progression. This is where you go no matter what. Down the lane, that one's smoked. And there's a foul against Hannah Connard that'll send the Evergreens back to the free throw line.
I completely agree with your commentary there, Sean. You
like
can
they-
create a lane. Just move the ball. Give a pass fake. Creates a lane.
Sophomore Matea Byler with her 9th point. And now her 10th.
Ships going 7 deep early here.
Anna Stecker, senior forward in the game for the Ships. She was the hero on Thursday night as she hit that game winner on the putback late against Sheboygan North. Find Spaeth, fake it, back to Janie. Ships down 14-6. Kendall dribbling right, get it to Sarah in the right corner. Bolchin will fake it. Now put it on the deck, back to Schmitz. Kendall, open 3, buried Schmitz! Cuts the deficit to 5. That one was a college 3 to be sure.
Almost logo, showing her range.
Back into the hands of number 20, Bonus. Find 15, Beck. Swinging on the perimeter for the Evergreens. Bounce it out there on the ground. Kendall trying to dig it out. Find the right side there. Turn to the basket. Up high off the window. That won't go. Kendall Schmitz with the rebound. Looking to run. Outlet pass to Bolchin on the left side. And Sarah Jane is hammered.
She's going hard. She's
In
grabbing
that
her
left
ankle.
block, left ankle for Sarah, it looks like.
It's a great pass. Great anticipation by Schmitz. Let's shake this off.
Looked like she rolled the ankle there.
All right.
First free throw rattles out and back in for Janie.
Tough competitor, tough athlete, right on the line right now.
Second free throw won't go. It's going to be Evergreen ball.
SJ's tightening her left shoe.
That one ahead to number 4, Blarick. That one jumped, handed off Kendall. Kendall down the lane, right side. She'll attack and be fouled.
Schmitz going to the line. Let's knock a couple down here. Nickel and dime and get back into the game. Close that gap.
10:32 left in this first half. Kendall comes up short on the front end. Second free throw falls for Kendall.
3-point game.
And Sarah jumps it out here on the attack for Bolchin, splitting the defense there, able to get it back. Top of the key, Janie straightaway 3-ball, Sarah Jane, and that one rattles out and back in for Bolchin. We're tied at 14 apiece, I believe.
Reigning FRCC Defensive Player of the Year just made a great play on D, turned to great offense.
Concern for the ankle, especially from me, and she's showing some speed there, gonna run that one down. Sarah across midcourt, she'll attack left, and that one is taken away all the way down for the Evergreens, and they reclaim the lead. Sarah with the sloppy pass that led to the fast break for DC Everest.
See some good ball movement.
Left corner, Lila Spaeth, one dribble Spaeth back to Sarah Jane.
A lot of standing around. We got to move a little bit. Good coach. Good timeout by Garvey there. They were not enough movement, not enough swinging.
And that'll come here at the 9:25 mark. She up there at 4 points. Hit 2 threes. Hit a free throw. Score, I think it's right.
You any sponsors for this game, Sean?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the reminder, buddy. I'm going to have to save it for a different... I can't start now this late in the timeout. Next time. Or halftime.
We just give a motivational speech. Let's see if pays off here for the Ships.
Into Sarah, Ships down 2, 9:23 left in half number 1, 16-14 on the scoreboard. Kick it across to Spaeth right side. Everest still in this zone, back to Janie. She'll find Kendall, extra pass into the left corner. That one won't fall. Rebound, fought for, taken by Baylor.
Much better movement, much better execution of the zone offense.
They got the look they wanted for sure. Swing that one around into the hands of Marsha Lunas. Back out to 11. Schultz, right side, number 20, Bullis. Jab step by Chmielewski. Top of the key. Back to Baylor, inside to Marsha Lunas, and that's
3 on Spaeth.
oh, definitely a concern.
Lila Spaeth is the third, and fifth.
Lila does a great job of getting a lot of blocks on contested shots like that, but last 2 of those 3 fouls, there's a little lean to them.
I think the lie detector test right there proved that one was not a foul.
Ball don't lie, huh, Sean?
Half-truths. Ships trail at 17-14. Sarah Jane on this left side. Pop it to Taylor Peterson. Jab step for Taylor and trying to feed it inside. And the crowd bounce it down to Tala Eichmann. Turn around with the right hand. That's the right idea, but
Good movement again.
unable to capitalize out here. Inside feed. Lob it over the top of the defense. And Marsha Lunas, if she gets it that deep with that position, she's going to be really difficult to stop. Sarah Jane, bounce it here. Taylor Peterson, fake the 3. The backside to Kendall. Kendall in a crowd, shovel it back to Taylor. 3-ball Peterson. Buried! That's a huge shot! Tay Peterson cuts it to a 2-point deficit. Just under 8 minutes to go here in half number 1. Marsha Lunas in the open court. Kick it across there to number 20, McKenna Bullis. Bullis to the ground. Out here, Chmielewski dribbling right, trying to get the corner on Peterson. She's leaning, and that one deflected into the hands of Kala Eichmann. Now a tie-up, and possession arrow going to go to Manitowoc here. They trail it by 2 with 7:34 remaining in this game. First half, not game.
That previous defensive possession for Manitowoc, that's a 7-inch on paper, 7-inch advantage for Everest.
Like I said, the one that she scored easily, if she's got the defender on her hip, that's a great shot. Cash it for Kendall Schmitz. Shipbuilders reclaim the lead. Dribble it across mid-court. Number 12, Chmielewski. Back into the hands of Blarick. Crossing is Blyer. Swing it across, Chmielewski. Inside feed, Marsha Lunas. Double team comes. Batted to the ground. And what a play by Kendall Schmitz. Sarah Jane on the other end. Unable to knock it down. Kendall throwing herself to the ground to get possession. There, and Kala Eichmann, the foul that allows the shot to go. You got to wrap up if you're going to commit that foul.
Yeah, if you're gonna contest that and make that foul, you got to make sure they don't get that shot off. Great hustle by Schmitz on offense.
That's why she wears the knee pads. That free throw won't go. Going to be run down by Sarah in the left corner. Shifts down by 1. Just under 7 minutes to play. Bounce that one, Taylor Peterson. Taylor, ball fake. Feed it inside to Stecker. And Stecker, great catch in the paint and finish for senior Anna Stecker. Again, the hero on Thursday. 6:41, get it in the hands of Byler. Chmielewski, Marsha Lunas, down into the post, up at the left hand, and that one crawls over the rim for Beck. Manitowoc down 22-23. Sarah Jane, find Taylor Peterson. Taylor, back to Janie. Janie, find Kendall Schmidt, 3-ball for Kendall. That one too strong. Rebound taken by Everest. Evergreen's up this near sideline. Attacking all the way there, and
That sure sounded clean, Sean.
looked clean, sounded clean.
2 offensive possessions ago, Taylor Peterson did a phenomenal job of faking the ball in multiple directions, moved the defense to give her that lane to hit 15 for the jumper.
Stecker.
And she knocked it down.
And you got to have that ability to score inside against the zone because the shots don't always fall, as we've seen. Shift down 3.
Pretty entertaining first half so far.
6:07 remaining here. Bounce it to Taylor Peterson in half number 1, I should say. Bounce back to Janie. Janie, ball fake. High to Taylor. Taylor will hand off to Sarah Jane. Janie working on that right side. She'll cross. Find Peterson. Peterson down low. Connor, and she's wrapped up to the ground. Goes Everest to dig it out. Double dribble on the play. What's that? They're not going to call it, I guess. Find number 20, Bullis. Bullis, top of the key. She's got Schultz. Schultz across to Chmielewski. Back straight away to Blarick. 3-ball left side. That's short. Rebound taken by Bolchin. Sarah Jane, outlet pass. Taylor Peterson going to run it down and save it to Kendall Schmitz. What an effort there for Taylor. Kendall, reset time for the Ships. Get it to Taylor. Taylor, right pocket. Back to Kendall. Volleyball line, right side. Janie now on the left wing. Sarah will pound the drum. Find Connard in the left corner. Lob it inside. Taylor Peterson takes the contact and finishes with the left hand. And again, that's what the Ships need to see more of against the zone, being able to find those gaps inside and exploit them. Kick that one out near travel by number 11, Schultz. And that's a late bailout call and a nightmare again because Kala Eichmann is going to collect her second foul.
Peterson did a great job using her body to keep space away and allow her to get an opportunity to get that layup.
Two-point game here once again.
That was a tough call against Eichmann.
Schmitz working the right side, finds Sarah Jane. Back to Kendall. Kendall, ball fake down the lane. Runner with the right. Great finish. Kendall Schmitz, the patented runner in the lane. That one falls. Soft touch. And good job getting back against Matea Baylor. She wanted to push tempo and go coast to coast once again. Kick that over here. 220. Bullis in the lane. Great finish. The left hand. Shipbuilders down 3. 4 minutes.
Control by Schmitz on the last possession.
Janie on this left side, crossing, attacking right. Kick it to Kendall. Kendall to the baseline, cut off there. Back to Janie. 3:48 to go. Long 3 for Bolchin. That won't fall. Rebound taken Marshall Lunas.
From the
Ships
volleyball line. Almost fell.
on the left side now, number 10, Klatt. Swing it, nearly taken. Now it is by Janie, and she's unable
Good D by
to keep it in bounds.
Good D by Sarah Jane. .330 left here, Sean.
Into the right corner near travel. Down low, Marshall Lunas turning away from Calla, and that's great defense by the sophomore Eichmann. Get in the hands of Kendall. Kendall across midcourt. Feels pressure on her right, goes left. Now she'll set it up for the Shipbuilders. Find Janie. Janie with 3:13 to go. Kick it to Taylor Peterson. Ships down 3, high post. Turn and shoot. Hannah Connard calmly splashes it from 14 feet on that right elbow, and it's a Ships 1-point deficit with 3 minutes to play in this first half. Get it out here to 20, guarded by Kendall. Kendall moving her feet defensively, and that one rejected. Taylor Peterson with the help defense, and she'll take it coast to coast up with the right hand, and that's not gonna go.
Great block. Once again, good defense turns into good offense.
She came over on that help side with the block there. Otherwise, it looked like
Yeah, the girl got baseline. Coming in for a reverse layup.
Taylor is down the front end. We're tied at 29. Second free throw rattled home. Peterson. Ships reclaim the lead. The 2:47 mark. Get that one in, nearly taken away. Kendall Schmidt's going to get called for the foul there. Boy, the delayed whistles are annoying.
Yeah, that was bang bang. That looked pretty clean to me. Nine to 4 disadvantage in fouls.
First free throw rattles out. Great rebound on the play by Peterson. Get it ahead to Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz across midcourt. Kendall getting to the middle of the field. Loop it out there for Tay. Feed it inside Eichmann. Double team comes. She'll bounce it back out. Taylor Peterson. On the backside, Sarah Jane has it knocked out of bounds and controlled in the corner. And we got a timeout.
Once again, those 7-inch difference, they matched up on the other end of the court here.
I know she was trying to just use that quickness to sneak past, but there's a situation where you might want to mix in a ball fake.
Yeah. She did a good job using her body to create separation yet, but that's tough to beat with that height. many viewers we got right now?
21. And I appreciate every one of you out there. Thank you for tuning in on this frigid Saturday afternoon. Chmielewski guarded by Kendall Schmitz across the timeline, spinning away from Schmitz. Nearly walked with it, get it in the hands here of Byler. Up here, Bullis to Chmielewski. Chmielewski back to number 15 down the lane. That won't go. Taylor Peterson able to corral it. Get it ahead to Kendall. Kendall at the volleyball line. Attack. Pound the drum across to Sarah Jane. Janey. Find Peterson, right corner. Feed it to the high post, Calla Eichmann. Back to Kendall, 3-ball left side. Off front iron. Rebound and knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Everest ball. And it looked like Hannah tried to tap that one. Maybe if she angles for it in the corner there, she might track it down.
The Ships have done a much better job executing that high post zone offense, moving the ball and swinging it.
Matea Byler. She'll try to work the corner. Good defense by Connard. And swing it out there to Beck. Back to Chmielewski. Chmielewski trying to work her way downhill. Beck. Back to Byler. Klatt. Chmielewski fake the 3. Beck feed it inside. Nice turn to the basket there for Marsha Lunas. And the Ships are down 1, 31-30. Get it to Taylor. Thought about the 3. Opts not. Get it to Janey at the volleyball line. Sarah. Back to Taylor Peterson. Taylor, baseline drive. Met there. Great finish through the contact. Should have been an and one if you ask my biased opinion.
Absolutely, but Taylor Peterson very strong on that move.
Kick that one. That one batted away. Sarah Jane able to run it down. Leave it for Kendall. Kendall scoop it to the basket with the right hand. Sarah Jane, Kendall Schmitz working in tandem in the fast break there, 34-31. That's ideal situation for what the... Rejected! Taylor Peterson returned to center on the 6'2". Marsha Lunas on that right block.
Amazing block. On paper, it's a 4-inch advantage. Unbelievable play by Peterson.
I think that 6'2" is accurate though. Kick that to
I
Sarah
think
Jane.
that's legit.
Janey, top of the key, get it in the hands of Taylor Peterson. 13 seconds to go in the half. Lollipop it across to Bolchin. 3-ball, Janey. That one nearly rolled over the front of the iron. 7 seconds to go. That one tied up Kendall Schmitz. Intensity on that loose ball. That won't give the Ships this possession, but the next one will be theirs because of that hustle. 4.3 seconds. You don't want to foul here. Get it in. Don't touch her. And that one will end the half. Ships will take a 3-point lead into the halftime break here on the road in a non-conference matchup at DC Everest. We'll see in 10 minutes. Wait, first a word from the basketball program sponsors. The girls would like to thank Contemporary Energy Solutions, Novak Service Center, Wallace Law, MGW Law, WST Fab, Bartow Builders, Towsley's, Bricks Downtown Grill, and last but not least, Two Extremes Bar and Grill. Probably not a whole lot of people hanging out at Two Extremes having just finished their round of disc golf given the current conditions outside, but there are some crazies. It's the percent chance is higher than 0 still. We'll see you in 9 minutes and 22 seconds.
What's up for the rest of the weekend?
Nothing.
You watch Packers tomorrow, right? Eddie come home or no? He said
No, end of the semester he's taking care of. Got last minute stuff, I think. That's what he's intimated anyway.
Is this his last week?
Thanks.
How's the ride? Stop at all on the way?
Probably need a day or two to
So what do I do? Just do that?
yeah, you'll have to download that app, but that's really how
Oh, thank you so much.
everyone's on their phones.
He told me to allow.
Who's the WPS painter? Or, not WPS. PBS. Bob Ross. I think that might be a specialty right there. Even the logo.
Tree?
Yeah.
Man. That is kind of his style.
You guys know Bob Ross, right? From PBS. He did the logo on the board.
Hilarious.
I'm serious, like by hand. Go on YouTube, Google it. Bob Ross Evergreen, DC Everest.
Be worth a lot. You could get it out of there.
Hey, Sean. Do you think her ankle's okay?
After like 2 possessions, just fine.
Sometimes that looks like she's
Probably sore. She did the right thing. She immediately tied the shoe. I took a picture of the track and field record and sent it to Carrie. There's your name. She jumped out of the tire with 5'8". That was a college. You've seen the video then? No? Pretty cool video.
She invited me. Did I accept? I invited you?
We have like a Griswold family Christmas tree. How tall is that bad boy? 18?
Yeah.
At 23 isn't going to be good, but she's gotten 5 or 6 fouls gone.
Yeah.
She looks like legit 6'2".
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to score if we gets the ball, but we keep fouling.
What the hell will block Peterson have against her?
Oh, you'll just text me and see. Oh, okay.
How close is Sarah to 300 assists?
She was 5 away coming into the game. So
I knew it was close. I didn't know how close.
How many?
300.
career.
Nice. I was in Cribbets last night, and I was reading the news this morning. The kid got his 1000th point with a dunk last night
Oh, that's awesome.
at home. Place just went nuts. Really cool. Actually, pretty good popcorn.
My garage.
They try to keep your shoes on. Are you the one that takes your shoes off on the airplane?
I take them off whenever I can, under my desk.
You take them off on the airplane?
Or I'm not sure
Isn't
which
that
one
like
is
me?
yours or
It is gross. I hate sitting next to you.
She said I can have a both.
What's wrong with me being
My
inside?
lunch on Monday.
No, I go down on an airplane.
Yeah, you're good.
Pleasure.
Yeah, help yourself.
Yes.
It smells.
Not mine.
Enjoy it.
You guys are such big spenders.
My shit don't stink.
Think nothing of it.
I'm gonna take a picture in the lunchroom on Monday.
Did you? Did you really have those off like the whole first half?
Yeah. Did you smell anything? No. And I was right here, and it smelled like roses. Exactly. Roses, strawberries.
I broke my nose too many times. I can't smell. They had all those signs that said like no water and food in the gym. So I like came in. I'm like, I can't have a bottle of water in here. It's like, I don't know. She's like, we just got a new gym floor. She's like, I'm not stopping anybody. I'm like, okay, good. You right? Sorry about that.
Well, it's not like you're going to be running around on the court drinking the water.
220. I don't know if that's good.
Hi, Jana. How you doing? Okay, I love you. Aren't you watching it? Oh, well, I wish that the ships would break this open because I think we could kill this team. Where's, yeah, where's Karen and Chatty?
All right, Ship, as we're ready to get back at it here at DC Everest High School. Ships with a 3-point lead over the home team. Ships in their black traveling unis. DC Everest in the home white with a green racing stripe.
It won't turn for some reason.
Ships will have the ball.
All right, here we go, Sean. Let's get the ships rolling here.
Be nice to put a little run together. Find Spaeth, left corner. Back into the hands of Kendall. She'll kick it to the left corner. Back to Lila. Kendall straight away. Finds Sarah Jane. Zone defense persisting for DC Everest. Lila, right corner. Taylor Peterson down low. Cal Eichmann lob it back out. Peterson across to Sarah Jane. Janie, ball fake. She'll launch the 3-ball. That one rattles out. And rebound taken by number 12 and then dribbled out of bounds. Ships catch a break.
Free possession here. That's good. Good movement coming out of the half on the offense. The ship.
Spaeth, and there was a push in the back of Eichmann. It looked like Sarah Jane able to control it, get it to Janie in the left corner. 3-ball there. Buried. Sarah Jane gets the range lined up in that left corner, and Ships lead at 37-31. And a double team there. And the ball to the ground. Kendall, again, dig it out. And timeout from Garby. Good heads-up timeout for the Manitowoc Lincoln head coach after the steal. Collaborating on that takeaway, Bolchin and Schmitz.
We got 7 for Bolchin now. Climbing.
That's not correct. That was a third three, and she has at least one free throw. So someone,
So that'd be 10 then.
yes, at least. We've had some trouble with people in counting at the scorers table in the last
You
couple
know,
of
it's
games.
that new math, Sean.
Don't know anything about it. I'm language arts.
It's a score, right?
Scores right, I hope.
During the break, I went out and checked out the trophy case. Quite impressive. There's actually a mural that Bob Ross actually did do in here in person, and he signed it.
You're making that up.
It's the track and field trophies.
And,
Although that logo is on every sign that they have in this building.
all right, you're gonna flex that every chance you can, and Bob Ross is contributing to your branding in the way that he has here at DC Everest High School. Save that nugget for a trivia contest, shipheads.
I think we'll have to have somebody Google that, see if he graduated from here. Maybe he's an alumni.
Sarah Jane at the volleyball line. She'll get it to Kendall. Kendall, left wing. Feed it to Taylor in the high post. Backside, Janie. Janie will retreat now. Across to Schmitz. Schmitz surveying. High post again, Peterson. Peterson ball fake. Now she'll put it on the deck into a crowd. Up with the left hand. All the way there. And they're going to get a foul against Taylor as she tried to tie up the loose ball. Taylor, great move. To the basket there, just came up short.
Peterson's second foul. Both of them seem to come after really nice plays and a little bit of frustration.
Chmielewski. Swing it now to number 20 over there. Bullis.
Yes.
Back to Byler, and great weak side help from Taylor Peterson on the takeaway there. Peterson down the lane through a crowd up at the right hand again. Pig all the way there and taken away and nearly. Bullis for three. That one off the front of the iron. Rebound into the hands of Bolchin. Sarah Jane, 3-on-3 break. Janie to the bucket. Up! Scoop it high off the window and in for the senior guard, Sarah Jane Bolchin. It's 39-31.
Beautiful finish by Bolchin.
Pop that one across to Bullis. Bullis attacking right side. Stop and go. Move all the way to the bucket and smoke the layup. Shipbuilders catch a break again. Get in the hands of Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz cross midcourt. Kendall attacking down the lane. Scoop it with the right hand, and she is fouled. Late whistle.
It sure was a late whistle. Very aggressive. Great move and great take by Schmitz.
I like that.
Yeah, Kendall.
KK good on the front end. 40-31 in favor of the Ships. Second free throw goes. Ships open up a 10-point lead, their largest of the game. Get that one in the hands of Piper Schultz. Back to number 20, Bullis. Bullis contending with the FRCC Defensive Player of the Year now. She'll spin to her right, hand off. Byler into the right corner. Looking to get it inside. Eichmann fighting hard in there. Bullis back out here. Chmielewski. Find Byler. Byler. Back top of the key. Down low. Schultz. Schultz with the offensive foul. His full extension on Sarah Jane. Send her reeling towards the baseline. Great call by this fella.
Very good call by the ref. Player control.
Janie to Kendall. Kendall gonna bounce it to the high post and Spaeth show the ball to the defender. Get it back to Kendall on that left side. Kendall open three off back iron. Rebound miscalculated by the Everest player, but they're still able to collect it. Byler working against Janie and fire that out. Chmielewski stop and go against Eichmann to the baseline. And another offensive foul called against the Evergreens. Again, using the offhand to create space and getting caught with that hand in the cookie jar.
Coach Garvey should be proud of those girls. 2 straight possessions where they drew offensive fouls. That's very good defense. Moving your feet, keeping the girls to the spot.
You got to think he might have made a point to stress that in that halftime conversation. Kick it to Taylor Peterson, right wing for Taylor. Ball fake. Peterson. Oh, feed it in. Lila Spaeth had an angle. Taylor is going to dig it out of there. She was fouled. They're going to let that go. Kick it to Kendall. Kendall swinging in the corner into Calla at the free throw line. Schmitz! Soft touch as a splashdown from 15 feet straight away.
According to the scoreboard, that's
And Janie just ripped it on the ground loose. Bolton trying to get a tie up. They're going to call a foul against Sarah. Sarah has no idea how he's going to come to that conclusion there. She had it taken away, upended. Consequently, man.
Once again demonstrating the reigning FRCC Defensive Player of the Year, wreaking havoc on that end of the court.
Encouraging start to the second half. We get a timeout right away. Here's Shipheads. Can't tell what variety it is.
They're sitting down, Sean, so it must be a full time.
Yeah.
My brother always buys the juicy ones. Black Forest.
It's got like juice.
It's like a. Here. Oh, you can have the wrapper.
Pretty aggressive second half start for the Ships here. 2 of the Evergreens are going in for a little bit of attention from the training staff.
Oh. It looks like Blarg.
And she's getting taped up here.
Oh, and also Piper Schultz being attended to.
Next, no? Next.
I love this little pressure that Coach Garvey's using with his 2-point guards on defense here.
And nearly taken away again. Oh my goodness! An elbow to the face from Marsha Lunas to Bolchin that is ignored right in front of the official. Step through. They're going to call that on this end.
Yeah, that was a major miss on a thrown elbow. SJ is showing the ref exactly what he did. She did. Glad she's sticking up for herself, advocating for herself, because that can be a dangerous play.
Well, he's somehow trying to justify the lack of the call there. Whatever's coming out of his mouth is pure malarkey. 32-43, Ships lead it by 11.
Just happy Sarah Jane didn't get hit.
That free throw won't go. Fought for. Kendall's going to come away with it. Schmitz ahead to Bolchin. Bolchin on that left side. Janie pound the drum. Back to Spaeth. Spaeth back to Sarah Jane, left corner. Janie, couple of dribbles right. Back to Lila. Lila on the Ross painting. Find Kendall Schmitz. Volleyball line extended right. And now right corner directing traffic. Ships up 11. Back to Kendall. Swing it to Bolchin.
There you go.
Into the high post, Taylor Peterson. She'll put it on the deck and into a crowd, and she is fouled. Great job by Taylor, putting that one on the floor, attacking the middle of the defense and forcing them to foul her.
Excellent play by Peterson to read and react. Peterson's also been doing a great job with her ball fakes all game.
1 of 2 from the line. I'll make it a 12-point lead for the Ships. Chmielewski up ahead to Byler, and Byler back to Chmielewski. Chmielewski dribbling right, high dribble. Kendall nearly took it away. That one pops free. Kendall run it down in a crowd. She's gonna find Janie. Janie attacking baseline to the bucket. That one rattles out. Sarah Jane has had several of those at the rack that have not fallen for her. Kick it across.
I love the aggressive take though, Sean. Attacking the rim.
And back to Chmielewski. Janie guarding her, moving her feet. Back to Byler. Bullis, and great defense there from Lila. Spaeth was able to knock that shot attempt away with the block at the last second, get it to Taylor Peterson. Peterson to Kendall. Schmitz straight away back to Taylor. She's going to launch the three ball. That one off back iron. Calla Eichmann, high points it, can't collect it, however, and there's a series of carries, and then she's going to get fouled at the basket. There were at least 2 blatant carries en route to that left block for 24. They're going to let that go and call the foul.
Feels like might be a little home cooking here, Sean.
Well, a lie detector test comes back positive.
Ball don't lie, Sean.
Half truths again. 44-33, Ships lead at 12:10 remaining. Find Janie. Janie, top of the key. Get it to Taylor. Peterson. Feed it into a crowd. I don't know why you insist on doing that when there are 3 defenders right there, but it's something they've been instructed to keep attempting, clearly. Schultz, one dribble, get it back into the hands of Bullis. Bullis guarded by Peterson. Finds Schultz. Schultz back to Byler. Byler find Piper Schultz. Kick it across. Chmielewski. Fake that pass. Back to Schultz. Ball fake Schultz. Out now into the hands again of Bullis. Feed that one back door. Chmielewski.
No help defense there.
Ships lead is 9. And again, your 10-point lead down to single digits. And you just have to prioritize ball security a little bit more. And again, into the high post. And again, forcing it into the post when it's not there.
That last possession on defense, too many Ships not seeing where the basketball is.
Marcialunas back in the game. Again, looked like an offensive foul. That one going to be dug out by Janie. Sarah behind the back on Chmielewski. Get it to Spaeth. 3 ball for Lila. Won't go. Rebound. Grabbed by Calla Eichmann. She'll angle it to Taylor Peterson. Peterson back to Spaeth. Taylor now left side. 3 ball for Tay. That one won't go. Rebound. Run down by the Evergreens. Ahead. Chmielewski. Chmielewski at the bucket. Good defense there for Sarah. Back up on the putback attempt and out of bounds to the Ships. Good defense there. As things were breaking down, Ships stuck with it and earned themselves that possession. They still lead it by 9, 10:26 to go.
Ships had some good looks on offense. They're just they've been rimming in and out.
Spaeth. Lila still has to be willing to shoot that one. Kendall now. High post Spaeth. Here comes the double team. Lila dribble it out of there. Good job by Spaeth taking care of it. Back to Lila. Swing it to Sarah in the left corner. Bounce it back to Spaeth at the volleyball line. Now into the high post, Calla Eichmann, Sarah Jane, 3 ball left side. Janie! Straight cash from the left corner. Sarah Bolchin knocks it down into Chmielewski. Get it back to back. Back in the open court. Find Byler. Byler on the drum in front of Bolchin. Pick up the dribble in space. Back to Schultz straight away. Fake it. Across here, Chmielewski. Down to Marcialunas. Marcialunas up and under. Gets it to go. 10-point game.
Great move by 23.
Sarah Jane, get it back to Taylor. Taylor, high post, Kendall straight away.
Every time they have Eichmann on the high post, when she gets it, she moves quick, and creates really good looks for the Ships.
Back here, Janie now. Cross to Schmitz.
Make something happen. Let's go.
Kendall back to Bolchin. Bolchin. And she'll work it to the right across to Schmitz. Schmitz goes baseline. Floater on that baseline. Can't get it to fall.
Great board
And
by Eichmann.
able to take it away. And Kendall. And it's a 49-37 lead for Manitowoc Lincoln. 8:40 to go. Across midcourt goes Byler. Byler back into the hands. Chmielewski thought about loading it up. And we're going to get a foul against Calla Eichmann away from the ball. That is her fourth.
According to the scoreboard, Schmitz has got 21.
Marsha Lunas, she walked with it.
Big travel.
And turning to the basket, get it to go. I don't understand when the guy's standing right there.
It's almost like they don't know how to rep her side.
Find Kendall Schmitz, left side. Kendall fake it back to Janie. Sarah's going to launch the three. That one off long. And great rebound for Stecker, who will get it back to Kendall. Kendall attacking, scooping in the lane. That one won't fall. Rebound ripped by Stecker again. Taken away by DC Everest. Sarah Jane back into position, nearly able to take it away.
Hustle defense by Bolchin there. Stecker with a couple great boards.
Huge.
Hustle plays as well.
She has found a way to make timely plays repeatedly here in this young season. After taking a year off from hoops, shake and bake. Chmielewski, Beck is going to launch the three ball. That's off. Rebound. Meg Crawl, outlet pass. Get in the hands of Kendall. Kendall crossing top of the key. Schmitz retreats over here to Janie. Janie on the right side, under 8 minutes to play, 7:38 to be specific. And Stecker, shot attempt there on the ground, clear it. Here comes Everest. Bullis has it taken away from behind by Connard. 7:24 to go, it's 49-39.
Good hustle by Connard. Catch the girl from behind and knock that away. Ship's offense, when Eichmann and Stecker have been in the high post, they've really ran zone offense very nicely.
That one up wildly. Good defensive pushback by Kendall Schmitz in the face of 6'2", Marsha Lunas. Top of the key, 7:15 to go. Get it to Taylor Peterson. Peterson, inside feed, Stecker, back to Janie. Find Tay. Tay's going to launch the three ball from the left side, and that one won't go. Rebound, dislodge Kendall. Put it back up, get it to fall. Kendall Schmitz, Johnny on the spot. Able to just flip it up there with the right hand, lay it on the rim, and it fell for her.
Schmitz is having a great game, Sean.
Absolutely. Down the lane. Scoop to the basket on the floor before the shot. 6:49 to go. Ships lead at 51-39. Lob that one, and Stecker takes it away. Schmitz almost able to run it down. Beck walked with it. Get it back to Schultz. Schultz, hand off Marsha Luna's head full of steam. Stripped away. Kendall Schmidt gonna shovel it to Hannah Connard. Back in the hands of Kendall. Forward to Sarah Jane. Janie on this right wing. Ships lead at 51-39. 6:30 to go here. Get it across to Kendall. Schmitz put it to ground. Back to Sarah Jane Bolchin. Sarah. Find Taylor, 6:17 to go. They're going to run zone. You got to be content to just run clock. And with that, Sarah Jane puts one up, and Stecker unable to get that offensive board.
That's a great point, Sean. They could really take the air out of the ball at this point.
Back in the left corner, guarded by Peterson, and Sarah Jane jumps that one, able to save it. And
SJ a little upset with the contact there, not getting the call.
yeah, she's no stranger to that, but it's still frustrating.
Full timeout here. I would agree, Sean, with this big of a lead at this point, 5:52 left. If you just held the ball, moved it, swung it around the outside a little bit, you could probably force them to get them out of the zone.
Make them come out of the zone.
Defense, right?
Good time here at the back end of this timeout to remind you that the following businesses are generous supporters of Shipbuilders Girls Basketball on the 2025-2026 season. If you have the opportunity to thank Contemporary Energy Solutions, Novak Service Center, Wallace Law, MGW Law, WST Fab, Bartow Builders, Towsley's, Bricks Downtown Grill, Two Extremes Bar and Grill, any of those establishments or businesses, if you get a chance to thank them for their continued support, please do so. And if you want your name added to the list of sponsors of Shipbuilders Girls Basketball, reach out to any board member. Sonia Jane is a good option, but they'd be happy to talk to you about that if you're interested. 5:52 remaining here. Ships lead at 51-39. Inbound play, Chmielewski, she'll feed it in, nearly knocked away by Spaeth from Schultz. Piper Schultz put it on the ground, back into the hands of number 20, Bullis. Bullis to back, Chmielewski now, guarded by Kendall Schmitz, backdoor cut. Piper Schultz and Taylor Peterson, larceny in the open court, up with the right hand, Taylor, and one. She's thrown to the ground. They're not going to whistle it. 53-39. Shipbuilders lead it. 5:30 on the clock. Bullis guarded closely by Bolchin, using the offhand illegally, and she's going to bounce it across Chmielewski. Chmielewski fire it to Schultz. Schultz back into the hands of Beck straight away. She'll find Chmielewski. She'll launch the three. That one off back iron. Great rebound, high pointed by Lila Spaeth. Get it in the hands in transition to Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz working this right side. Get it back to Taylor. Taylor, find Kendall. You got to shoot that one. Three ball. Kendall Schmitz, cash it from the right corner, and it's 56-39 with 4:58 remaining here.
She is having a game. Bolus is learning what it's like to play in the FRCC against Sarah Bolchin every night right now.
Getting an idea, that's for sure. And Kendall would be another problem if you had to do that every night. Sarah Jane, feed it down.
Pass.
Taylor Peterson on the left, finish in the left block. Taylor Peterson off the dime from her running mate, Sarah Bolchin, and it's a 58-39 lead with 4:22 remaining here at DC Everest, and the wheels are coming off of the home team. Anna Stecker wrapping up on Marsha Lunas. That ref down there certainly saw that, and she let it go. Anna had her arm around the offensive player. I'm not complaining. Get it to Spaeth. Three ball for Lila. Up front iron. Rebound. Ooh, angled for. It's into the hands of Beck for DC Everest. Ahead to Bullis. Bullis on the attack. Good job by Spaeth.
That's something I would put in there. So it's 5 things.
Really, I think the ship's D and the intensity that they've played in the second half has really worn down these evergreens.
Definitely night and day from the first half, and you know, ships want to turn every game into a track meet. That's not probably the case with this unit.
Yeah, Coach Garby and his staff must make some good adjustments at halftime.
Love to see it. Kendall Schmitz with the rebound. Stop and go Schmitz on the attack. Step through. She is squeezed and fouled.
Is she all right?
Hope so.
All right. If Schmitz can add to her total here.
I think what probably happened, and I could be wrong, I think they probably gave one of those first half threes of Sarah's to Kendall at the scorers table. So it's probably 24 for Kendall right now. I'm not positive about that, but I think that might have been what happened.
I think you might be right, Sean.
Ships lead at
They do have
60-39. That's the important thing. That one loose, knocked to the sideline and out of bounds. Shipbuilders take it back again off that defensive pressure.
Boy, Sarah Jane and Schmitz, that little pressure that they've been putting on has been very effective all game.
Get it to Taylor right side. She'll look inside to Eichmann. Feed it to Kendall. Three ball for Schmitz. Buried! Schmitz's brilliant performance continues here. Shipbuilders lead at 63-39.
Eichmann is such a difference maker in that high post. She is so smart to move that ball quick.
That one into the hands of Bullis. It was decisive on the pass, and then quick pivot to that left corner, and Kendall knocked it down. Into Marcelunas. Marcelunas, nice footwork there. And that's all you really need when you're 6'2" in high school girls basketball is effective footwork. And she dropped steps with the left foot there. And no one on this team really can check her if she does everything correctly because of her length and athleticism.
I tell you, that's a name to remember in the next 3 years.
Nice moment for Sarah Bolchin there. Janie hits a marker for elite point guard play in high school basketball with 300 career assists.
That's phenomenal, Sean. You and Sonny should be very proud.
That's an understatement, Bobby.
Fun athlete to watch, that's for sure.
Kendall get into Janie. Sarah finds Spaeth. Feed that one inside. Cal Eichmann back to Lila around the perimeter. Now to Sarah Jane. 2:50 to go. Back to Kendall. Kendall will attack baseline. Drop it down. Taylor Peterson. Beautiful ball movement. And Kendall Schmitz collects one more assist on her way to 300 here. Down the lane. Byler. Nice finish on the reverse layup with the right hand for Byler. Get this one up to Lila. Lila, baseline drive cut off there. Kick it to Cal Eichmann. Eichmann able to get it to Janie. Janie, another 3-ball for Bolchin. I believe that's her 5th of this game.
Every game she quietly just builds and builds and builds.
In the right corner, bounce away from number 1 in the game. That's Jagodinsky. Back into the hands of Taylor Peterson. Shipbuilders lead at 68-43. Reserves at least a few of them in now for the Evergreens. Sarah Jane in the left corner. Get it back to Lila Spaeth. Spaeth a couple of dribbles. Get it to Taylor. Taylor ball fake. Splits the defender up at the right hand. Can't knock it down. And working with number 20, Bullis. Bullis has it ripped and going to be run down. And Peterson up to Bolchin. Bolchin put it in with the right hand at the other end of the court. 70-43 all of a sudden. This was a ball game at halftime and in most of that first half, but Shipbuilders have put the pedal to the metal in the second half. Marcelunas, folks, you haven't heard the last of that name, I'm guessing.
No, that's a name to watch the next 3 years, that's for sure, Sean.
She's a freshman at 6'2", standing at the line.
Yeah, you think she's probably still growing yet, too.
Trying to add to her point total. Whether or not it's actually 11 right now is kind of ambiguous.
By the time she's a senior, she might be drop step dunking, Sean. Pretty good handles, too. Very athletic.
Right.
For her size.
It's that footwork inside that's impressive. And the free throw shooting, where she has capitalized more often than not. 70-44, 75 seconds to go here. Shipbuilders, comfortable lead now. Get it to Kendall. Kendall on that left side, guarded by Marcelunas. Overhead fake. Kendall, kick it back. Janie, fake it. Pound the drum for Bolchin. She'll find Hannah Connard. Connard on the right side. Maggie Krall with position in there. She'll fire it across into the left corner. Kendall Schmitz retreating, 52 seconds. Skip it to Hannah. Hannah up at the right hand and fighting for the rebound. There was Anna Stecker. Reach-in foul going to be called against Kendall.
Everest only had 9 fouls the whole game on them.
Hey, second half scoring here is something like 35 to 12?
Yeah.
Something in that neighborhood?
Pretty close, yeah.
Shipbuilders appropriately made it a boat race in this second half, and with 45 seconds to go.
I can't do the boat horn for you, I'm sorry.
That boat's going to do no good on the Peshtigo River today as it's frozen solid.
The Peshtigo Princess is a little frigid today.
Sarah Jane on that left side. She'll retreat. 30 seconds to go in the half. Janie, stop and go. to the bucket. Janie to the basket. That one knocked away. Stecker going to be called. I'm sorry, the foul is going to go against Anna Stecker on that rebound attempt.
Bolchin had that early ankle injury, and she tied that shoe tight and never looked back.
Yeah. She just rolled it. That's my fault. She gets it from me. Like all her basketball ability and quickness and good looks. Wrecking ball, Maggie Crawl. We'll get it into the corner. I should say kid sister wrecking ball. And the exclamation point shot from 3 for Kendall Schmitz falls off to the left, and it's going to be evergreen ball. 12 seconds left in this one. And again, yeah, that ankle appears to be okay for Bolcham. Was concerning when she went to the ground and didn't look like she could put any weight on it when she got up off the deck, but that might have just been a little bit of tentativeness out of fear.
I think it's time, Sean. Timber!
That?
The evergreens go down.
Did you have that one locked and loaded all game long? Did you think of it last night, or?
When I walked in and saw the Bob Ross, portrait.
That's great.
Merry Christmas.
You too, Bobby, and Shipheads will see you on Tuesday night, I believe, against Ashwaubenon. I can't remember if that's home or away. I feel like it's home.
It's home.
It's home.
Yeah,
so,
Friday away at Notre Dame.
The big one on Friday against Notre Dame, but these guys aren't going to overlook anyone, and they shouldn't be. So drive safely, enjoy the rest of your weekend, try to stay warm. Oh, Shipheads, we got to go now. Final here. Ship 70, DC Everest 44. We'll catch you later.